513-749-7000, the big one. And what does it say, Jimmy? The Emperor is, I'm sorry, is it the Empire or Emperor of America? Emperor of America. Mr. Emperor, welcome to the show. How are you? How did you get that title?
Let's just say I earned it, okay?
Okay.
Let's just say I earned it.
All right. I'm sure you did.
Well,
is there like a membership fee, or how's that?
Yeah. You can
okay. Anyway,
joking, that's fine.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. Keep on with the jokes.
No, I'm just saying. I don't know why you say your name. I mean, my name's Scott, and your name's the Emperor of America. Fair enough. Go ahead.
All right. Now that we're clear. So anyway, like I was telling the guy before you, and I've been listening.
That was Jimmy.
For years,
that was Jimmy.
Scott.
That was Jimie.
Yeah.
Don't be. And for stuff I say, let me just, Mr. Emperor. Is it Mr. Emperor? Is it Sir? Just Emperor. Anyway, don't yell at Jimmy for the stuff I say, and that's for you or any other Emperor.
Yeah, I didn't yell at anybody.
Oh, thank you for doing that. I appreciate that.
Trust me, I don't raise my voice. Okay.
Good man.
But when I raise my, when I raise my things, then I'm fit to do something.
Yeah,
but
I'm
until
with you
then,
there. The only time I raise my voice is when I'm driving, and I mean, I think you're on the same page there. So what do you? So obviously you disagree. Where am I wrong?
Well, I've been listening to you for years, Scott.
Thanks,
You've just slowly been trending to the lunatic left fringe, and I think you might have finally made it, man.
Well, what did I say what did I say that's, I don't know. So you're saying I'm outside the circle now, but what did I say specifically that you take issue with?
Just to give you the big overhead picture here, I mean, the way you've been talking about and degrading Trump and his fight against the swamp and all of his supporters, minimizing our efforts to drain the swamp, to bring
okay, hold on a second. Now I'll call you out when you say something wrong. And when did I ever say all of Trump? I voted for Trump, so that makes that. How does that work? If I voted for Trump, how am I wrong?
Okay, so supposedly you voted for Trump.
Well, supposedly you did too. I don't know. It's supposedly the Emperor of America, but I don't know who to believe these days.
Well, what did you say about all the patriots on Capitol Hill?
They weren't patriots. They're seditionists. They're traitors. They're gullible lemmings. Those aren't the same. Hold on a second. Those aren't the same people that are peacefully marching, exercising their First Amendment rights. Now, you may be listening, but clearly you're not hearing what I said, and that's what I said.
You need to look up the definition of traitor and sedition. You need to look up the definition because they don't meet that definition.
They absolutely
do. Definition of patriot.
They absolutely do meet the definition of sedition. Conduct or speech inciting people to rebel against the authority or state or monarch. That's sedition.
Okay, so
how does that not fit the definition?
Scott, the damn election was stolen.
No,
Scott,
it wasn't.
And you know that.
It wasn't stolen. You want to believe it was stolen because you can't believe in your small world that it's impossible for Donald Trump to say and do and tweet things that so many people found disagreeable that they decided to go and vote against the man. Joe Biden didn't win the election. Donald Trump lost the election, and there's a big difference.
That's your take. That's your.
It's not my take. It's backed up by fact, man. I mean, I don't get how you could ignore the results of an election. You can fight the results and say, hey, we need to do a deep dive and investigate, but there's no way that if you look at the individual states and electors that you have enough votes to overturn the will of the people. You know what? I didn't vote for Joe Biden. I didn't want Joe Biden to be president, but guess what? On the 20th, he's my president.
Right. Illegally, fraudulently, unconstitutionally. Your president.
He's absolutely constitutional. We've already debated this in the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court of the United States has already heard these cases. 50-something judges, a number of them appointed by Trump, have agreed that the election stands. What don't you get about that?
Well, here's what you don't get.
No. I'm asking you, if you are Mr. Rule of Law and Mr. Wrapping himself with your tri-cornered hat and your flag and all that other nonsense and your poser, what I'm asking you, Emperor of America, is a simple question. Is if you don't believe in the rule of law, then what do you believe in?
That's why I'm the Emperor of America, is because things are going to have to change, and it's going to
yes, they are.
It's going to take somebody making drastic changes, like an emperor to bring things back to the way they should be.
Where's your empire? Where's your empire? Where's your empire, by the way?
I'm sorry?
I said, where's your empire, by the way, exactly?
From sea to shining sea, buddy.
How did you get appointed that? Did you get voted in, or you just... How does that work?
As an emperor, you conquer.
Right.
To become an emperor,
so you're not... So, okay, so you don't really believe in America, then?
Oh, no, I do.
Well, wait, how can you be an emperor? Wait, how can you be an emperor and also believe in a republic, in a representative republic? Those two things don't go hand in hand.
I believe in an America that was, and I will be the protectorate of Mexico if I have to.
Well, we never had an emperor run the United States, though. That's the reason we broke away, actually, is because we had someone like you, a king, a monarch, who decided what the fate of everyone else is going to be. So really what we should be doing is overthrowing you. God, I love these people. I really, God help me, I wish this was a 5-hour show some days. Totally appreciate you calling. I think you're way the hell out there, which is, I'm cool with that. But you couldn't be more wrong about all this stuff. If you're the emperor of America, you realize that we're not an empire. So you're actually, that's about as anti-American as you can get. The fact of the matter is, if you crash through the halls of Congress, you are a traitor. Maybe not a traitor, but certainly a seditionist. You committed the act of sedition. There's no question about it. You're not a hero. You're not a martyr for the cause. You sure as hell aren't a patriot. You can wear all the, red, white, and blue gear and flags and tri-cornered hats you want. Try to make yourself look like Thomas Jefferson. But guess what, son? You sure as hell ain't. It was disgraceful what happened. And a wake-up call for, I think, a lot of us who supported Trump. It is for me. And, maybe there's some self-examination. It's like, well, did I enable this behavior? Probably did along the way. But, to say that you saw this coming was, I think, unprecedented, right? Anyway, 513-749-7800, the big one.